Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling Park News. My name is Chase and we are here today at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We are here for a very special preview of the new Zootopia attraction, so let's get right on into it. Well, looks like Kevin is out here to come meet us today. Oh, a little feisty.
This is probably a little chilly for her.
So today is the first day of Disney pass holder previews for the new Zootopia show that is located within the Tree of Life. All right, so when you walk into Animal Kingdom, you're going to take a right at the Tree of Life over here. See, it's beautiful behind me, and we'll find our way to the Zootopia entrance. Now, it does seem like a very busy day here today.
Yeah, we were here earlier.
Everyone must be here for the previews. And right here where all the strollers are parked, we have the Zootopia signage for Zootopia Better Zoogether. Then over here to the left, we have Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde meeting guests. You can kind of see the little furry tail sticking out right there, but we won't stay too long right here. Let's just go head in. All right, well, it's time to head on in now. Our boarding group is ready. Well, it's finally nice to be back at the Tree of Life. Haven't seen these paths in a minute. And we still do have some walls up right here blocking the pathway, as well as netting going up, like some scrim. So they must be doing some maintenance work up here. So we do have a bit of a backstory now for this new show, with the Zootopia characters talking about the predator versus prey and how they came together. And here is the one thing that I do not really care for is the Zootopia characters are the ones who built the Tree of Life now. I am not a fan of this idea. Here you go. And there they are building the Tree of Life. And there's a little Easter egg to Joe Rodent. And then the last panel obviously says, Happy Zoogether Day. It's kind of hard to say. On Zoogether Day, we unite to celebrate the special connection shared among all living things. So that's how they're trying to tie it into the Tree of Life. All right, and we're gonna head in now. And here we are. Haven't been in here since it has been switched to Zootopia, since it being Bug's Life. Let's grab our Carrot Vision glasses and let's go touch the big ball of turd. Check it out. Zootopia wants us to touch the big ball of turd. Yeah, composed of soils from each biome. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, let's touch it. Touch. Here's your look at Judy Hopps in the Carrot Vision poster. Sight, sound, smell, and touch. Hopps Family Farm. Now this is pretty funny since Pandora has such a big presence in Disney parks. It's called Pandora. And here is the character that will be leading us through today's preview, Heidi Howler, a wild and warm-blooded watch party. And this is what she looks like. Heidi Howler. Oh, Predator and Prey ballet. How fun. Marsh Maids. From the Marsh Market, of course, duh. Hey, nothing screams Animal Kingdom like drones, right? So we have the Shrew Angels, Little Rodentia. Look guys, it's been a minute since I've seen the first Zootopia movie. And I guess this is a map of Animal Kingdom. It says Tree of Life Theater, but it's all done with like Zootopia. So, Savannah Central. Let's see. Tree of Life Theater is number 1. Where's number 1? Am I blind? Oh, there it is, right there. Number 1. Found it. Here is the famous gazelle. Now, overseas, there is a very good ride, dark ride, with her shaking her hips. So, I don't think we'll have that here today. So they just actually came up on the intercom and gave us a 5-minute warning. Well, Heidi Howler did, so let's head on in.
Today we celebrate our communal existence, our shared environment, and our sacred responsibility to party! T-shirt! 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 And what's your name, my spotted friend?
Benjamin Clawhauser. Please welcome our cold weather correspondent, Cashlow. Kozlov.
Predator, prey.
Oh, special effects!
Why snowflakes on fire?
Oh, wow! Whoa! Judy, Nick,
Hauser, did you do this?
I have no idea. We love what we've got. It's a melting pot. We are united in every way.
Neighbor to neighbor. Predator.
All right, so I'm over here in front of the Expedition Everest area in the amphitheater, and I'm going to rant a little bit because that was just horrendous. I didn't think Bug's Life was that good, but this was just way worse than Bug's Life. I don't even know where to start. It was like, we're the drone, but also we're the audience, but also they break the fourth wall and talk to the cheetah guy. None of it made sense. It was like flashing different scenes. Every 10 seconds you would switch to a different area. They literally just repurposed the effects, which is fine to a certain degree, but the repurposing of the effects didn't match with the tempo of the actual experience, so it was kind of way off. And the new character I guess it's a new character they came up with, the Heidi Howler person, was a waste. Yeah. The best way I can describe it, if you haven't done it yet, it's like a mixture of Bug's Life meets Shrek 4D, but the scenes are just so crazy. Like, it's something different like, you can't follow the story. You can't. Also, it has nothing to do with the Zoogether Day. It's just a bunch of crazy stuff happening all at once because someone's sabotaging the event. So it has nothing to do with Animal Kingdom, has nothing to do with their fake Zoogether Day, and they rewrote the Tree of Life story for this. And they put a lot of emphasis on Gazelle at the end, and she doesn't sing her song. She says she's going to sing the song, then can't sing the song. Then they come up with a new song at the end that she doesn't sing, and it's all over the place. It's so bad. The animatronic is the best part of the whole show, and he's out there for probably like 5-6 minutes. He's not even at the beginning of it, and then he leaves at the end of it, or before the end. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I would be curious to see how it does the next month or two, but I have a feeling it's going to go back to being just a 5-minute wait because that is such a skippable show. I can't imagine anyone and a bunch of kids were crying in it the whole time. So all those arguments about Bug's Life being too scary for kids, no, there was kids screaming and crying in this one the whole time too. And before we went in, there was a brief delay, but that wasn't the biggest thing for me. It was the water effect scene. So that's another thing. It's like they just keep breaking the fourth wall, and it's like all these different takes. So it's like not a continuous scene. It's like cut take, cut take, cut take. So it's very self-aware that it's like a video, not a show. It's very aware that it's like a Disney Plus episode of Zootopia. And honestly, that's kind of what it should have been. There's nothing wrong with having Zootopia, just it doesn't need to be over here in Animal Kingdom. That right there would have done fine at Hollywood Studios, in my opinion. Also, there was no need for 3D glasses or the Carrot Vision. The 3D effects that were there weren't even real 3D. Now, I know we're in the modern day, so 3D is just not a big deal anymore, so they just kind of just don't try with that animation style anymore. But the rhinos swinging at the end and maybe the little drone fly up at the end was the only real times you needed the glasses on, and even then it's just like there's no point. So I can for sure seeing this show get its 3D cut like quick. Well, that's my rant. I feel like I should apologize to Joe Rohde myself, but I'm gonna go check in on the Tropical America construction now. And check it out, there's our crane right there that we saw on the way in. All right, so I'm heading down the corridor of construction, and there is both construction sides going on all at once right now, so you can probably hear it. Oh, check it out. We have our Indiana Jones concept art over here on this wall now, over beside Restaurantosaurus. There's our temple that's coming for some reason, because it fits in Animal Kingdom some way, somehow, and not at Hollywood Studios taking over the old Star Tours area. Yes, I'm salty about it. Well, while we're over here, we might as well check out dinosaurs, see what the wait time is. It's a 10-minute wait, might as well ride it. We got some big old dirt over here, and if you know me, I like to talk about dirt when it comes to construction, because we like to move dirt around at theme parks. And there's our giant crane that's going to be building Encanto over here. Construction going vertical. However, Dinosaur is still open. That does not close until January, so don't expect any Indiana Jones footage just yet. Then we've got the scrim work going all the way from the bridge into Dino Land. Kind of have to walk around it to get back to the construction. There's a squirrel. How about that? And just think, this time next year, this will be gone right here. You think that can fit above my door? Now the line is long for Nick and Judy, but I have no intention to meet them today. Matter of fact, I'm actually heading out right now. As you can see, I'm passing by the Tree of Life. Y'all, that's going to do it for me here today at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I have a lot of thoughts on Zootopia, and none of them are good, so you heard my rant. That's all I'm going to say. So it's going to be curious to see what happens in a year from now, when this will probably go back to a 5-minute wait, because I just don't see the appeal for it. But hey, if it sells, it sells, and that's what it's here for. But thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing my rant, and I will see you in the next video.